just want to explain some of the other stuff that's laying around the shop right now that all has future uses for us, but we've got the space for it now, so we're going to do it. We've got Clint 67912 here. Finally, he's taking it all apart. We'll be starting on this car shortly. We've got some metal work to do on it. Got a sandblaster, mobile sandblaster, Huffman's Mobile Sandblasting, who I use pretty much anytime I need blasting. He comes right here. I've got a Jeep CJ5 tub down there we got to get done, and he's going to blast some of this car as well. We got this 80 Jeep CJ tub, came in the other day. We've also got hood, fenders, roll bar, a bunch of other stuff. We're going to completely sandblast this one, do the metal work on it, paint it, and give it back to him. He's building the Jeep himself, so we also do that. Time filler if we run out of something to do or we're waiting for parts or what have you. I've got something like this. The Jeep is, I've been around for a while and done quite a few Jeeps. It's really not that rusty. It's got a little bit. I won't have to buy any panels for this. We can repair or replace what we got to do. There's got a little bit of rust right there. Anywhere it's popping through like that. Jeeps are notorious for where the inner fender well, the rear fender wells are tacked to the body. There, you can't probably see it, but there's small dings everywhere they welded it together. We'll have this completely smooth. And this is, his intentions with this Jeep are to make everybody in the world wave at him, and we're going to take care of that for him. We've got a 318 Magnum with an automatic transmission that we're going to probably put in some form of Chrysler product, don't know what yet. Also back here we've got the original inline six and automatic out of Mike Fleming's Mustang, which we'll probably end up taken out to Percy Priest and using for a boat anchor. This is a motor that we bought for Zach's truck, the red 88 GMC. That's going to go in there. We bought it with a built 700 R4, so the truck will be extremely fast. It's a 520 horsepower 383 stroker aluminum headed motor that we're actually going to put fuel injection on this one as well. That's going to be a fast truck. All right, this is a replica Mercedes. It's on got a Chevette engine, Chevette drivetrain. We got it because it was in a local guy's garage, started leaking fuel, had been sitting for 6 years. It was his dad's. Just want to get rid of it. I said, yeah, I'll come get it. So we got in a wrecker, went and picked it up, had it here. Bobby and I were looking at it and said, you know what we got to do this car? We got to put a big stupid V8 in it, a big giant V8 sticking out of the hood. So that's what we're going to do. Stay tuned, subscribe, whatever. It's coming. We'll get to that. You just got to bear with us. That's a play toy right now. We're trying to make a little bit of money. All right, we're going to take a quick trip outside and just show you some of the stuff that we got coming up for you. Olds Omega, basically a Nova, kind of the same car. It's got a built 350 Rocket in it. Runs like crazy. We're going to change the color on this car and kind of do this one up and see what happens. It's an AC car, which is kind of unique and a little bit rare. We have all the AC components. We'll put all that back on it. Got my old square body truck that someday we'll get that in there. And I know a lot of you like square body trucks, so we're going to do a square body truck project for you. You turn around over here. That's my Dodge Dart, which if you subscribe to Uncle Tony's Garage, you already know that car. It's my turbo slant six. Turbo right now isn't making any whoosh, so we're going to unbolt it, send it out, have it rebuilt, put it back on there, and then we'll get it back up to the drag strip and see what we can do with it. We got this 39 Plymouth suicide door, original car. It's got the original motor in it. It's actually in very good shape. Haven't quite decided what we're going to do on that car yet, whether it's going to get hot rodded. That's what we do, but we haven't decided exactly what we're going to do, and it's a project for the future because, as you can already tell, we have plenty of them. My Fury, which is probably Tuesday or Wednesday, I've got somebody that's going to come and buy that car for me, which is kind of a bittersweet thing. I had the exact twin to this car when I was 17 years old. It's a 70 Grand Fury, or Grand Coupe, Fury Grand Coupe. Paisley top, 1969. Chrysler stopped doing mod tops on cars. This was kind of a carryover. It's a vinyl top, but it has Paisley designs in it that you really, they're hard to see, but if you know what you're looking at, you see them. You can see the Paisley in it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it matches the seat inserts. This is a 383 automatic with air car, documented 20,000 mile car. So I kind of hate to let it go because it's part of my childhood. It's, you know, it's the first car I went over 100 miles an hour in. It just a monster car. I mean, it's a boat, but just a fun car to drive. And I got my Buick. You guys have probably seen that on maybe the Not Bob channel, or if you're from the area and you've been to the Redneck Rumble, that car's been there. Why I still own it, I have no idea. Somebody needs to buy this car. Let me show you something. It's dirty right now, but we put a Vortec 8100 in this car, 400 turbo automatic transmission. It's got navigation, it's got CD, it's got satellite radio, four-wheel disc brakes. It's really a cool car. We took it to a show last year in Cookeville, and coming back from the show on the interstate, I was maintained well over 100 miles an hour with the car, which is scary to say the least, but it's really cool to look on people's faces when you go by them in this car doing 100 miles an hour. I got a 71 GS Riviera right here, which I have sold. I've got a customer that I sold this car to, and he's actually wanting to do a bunch of upgrades on the car before he picks it up. We're going to put a cam in it, long tube headers, it's getting fuel injection, Holley Sniper fuel injection system on it. We're going to lower the car a little bit. We've already done four-wheel disc brakes on it for him. We've got some of the upholstery out getting repaired. But just a really cool, kind of rare car, 71 Riviera GS. Over here, I got my drag truck. It's just an 03 Ford truck, but it's got a 351 Cleveland with a 5-speed, 4-link rear, extremely fast, extremely straight, a very consistent truck, and really way too fast to really do a lot with it on the street, but we're gonna anyway. So, but that's it. A little bit of a tour. We got the wreckers, the cats, got a couple Jeeps over there that are just, again, that's something we'll get to when we get to it, if we get to it, what have you. And then a little Hyundai. Got to throw one of them in.